What's good? It's your boy Fanon. All right, man. We know what the biggest fight in the welterweight division is, and maybe the second biggest fight in all of boxing, if not the first biggest fight in American boxing, is Errol the Truth Spence versus Terence Bud Crawford. Two top 5 pound for pound fighters in the same weight class, a classic money-making weight class, and you can feel the tension building up on the part of Bud Crawford's team. I smell a little jealousy. That coming from Bomac, the trainer, who I got a lot of respect for. Never met him, but got a lot of respect for, man. I don't mean to get on him too hard. And of course, Bob Arum. Don't like him very much. And he's Bob Arum. That's all I need to say. Bomac said he stole the fight, didn't pay the $75 that he should have paid to watch Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia. And Bob Arum just took a big old crap on the performance of Mikey Garcia, saying that Mikey Garcia didn't come to win. And at the very least, Amir Khan was going to come to the Terence Crawford fight trying to win. Now, look, I'm going to address that because some of that stuff that was said was true. Some of it I can't flow with. Now, before I get into that, though, I want to welcome you back to the channel, subscribers. For those that are not subscribed, I extend my invitation to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And also when we do our live streams in the morning, Monday through Friday, start time between 10:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m., depending on when Trail Boxing Talk goes off the show before. And also check out the Patreon. We got some heat coming on the Patreon. Trust me, you're going to love it. For committed subscribers, if you're not a committed subscriber, never mind. If you're a real committed subscriber, check out the Patreon. Man, we got some stuff coming over there. Now, let's talk about Bomac first. Only beef I got with Bomac is Bomac said he stole the fight off of Facebook of Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia. And he called the fight boring. He said he watched the first 3 rounds and then he watched the end, but he knew what the fight was going to be. And, he just felt that the fight was boring. Man, that fight wasn't boring, but let's just harp on this. Why you steal the fight, Bomac? Come on, man. You making all that money. Maybe Bob Arum ain't paying y'all like they say they paying y'all. If Terence Crawford is getting $3-4 million a fight and you getting your trainer's cut of that, you can afford to buy the fight, man. You can afford to buy the fight, man. It was $75, man. It was $75. Last time I checked, 10% of $3 million was $300,000, man. That's $300,000 just off one fighter. If you making over $250,000 a year, you ain't got to steal another black man's pay-per-view. You ain't got to steal Mikey Garcia's pay-per-view. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. We had all kind of people on the channel when we called the live stream for the fight, asking for links. Everybody know they can find a link to a fight. They can find some way to get over and get that fight. But Bomac was dead wrong for saying he took that money out of Errol Spence's pocket. Bomac need to write a check. Cut a check, send him probably what did Errol Spence Jr.'s cut out of that might be $20, man. Bomac owes Errol Spence Jr. $20. Flat out, man. Now, I'm saying that because I cannot wait to put some money in the pocket of Bomac and Terence Crawford on this pay-per-view fight with Amir Khan and Terence Crawford. So just so you know, I ain't trying to steal Terence Crawford's pay-per-view money. I'm paying Terence Crawford's pay-per-view money. Period. I'm absolutely going to give the money to him. And so for Bomac to say he stole that fight, I know what Bomac was doing. Bomac was like, he saw the shine. We saw the shine because Errol Spence is shining. He's shining. And Terence Crawford's going to shine too. But Errol Spence is super shining. In front of 47,525 people on Fox pay-per-view, getting promoted day after day after day, puts on a master boxing class against a pound-for-pound fighter, a consensus top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. You can't shine too much brighter than that. You can't shine too much brighter than that. And it just seemed like Bomac was trying to find a little way to throw a little shade at a cat that was shining like a diamond. And that wasn't cool. But that's the first time I've seen Bomac do something I didn't think was cool. I think Bomac is one of the best trainers in boxing. Got a lot of respect for him. Terrific dude. Came on Trill Boxing Talk. You know, helps a lot of other really good fighters, man. He made Terence Crawford one of the best fighters in boxing. So, hey, man, I just got to say that one little thing. But Bob Arum took a dump on Mikey, man. Now, you also got to remember Mikey Garcia sued to get away from Bob Arum. But listen to what Bob Arum had to say about Mikey Garcia, man. And dissing Terence Crawford, too. I mean, dissing Errol Spence, too. Said, amazing how media supports Spence beating a blown-up lightweight and calling out aged Pac-Man. But if Top Rank made Terence Crawford versus Mikey or Manny, we'd be condemned. Crawford's next challenger, Amir Khan, would beat Pac or Mikey, so media experts demand Spence versus Crawford. Trampler said. Now that is Bruce Trampler, the matchmaker. Hey man, Bruce Trampler can, till he hiccup. Fill in the blanks. He can, till he hiccup. Man, if Mikey Garcia, as much media favor as Bob Arum is able to get towards his fighters like Vasyl Lomachenko, respect to Vasyl Lomachenko though, because he's the real deal, man. However, all that hype they're able to get to those top-ranked fighters, man, I don't want to hear anybody complain about the media treatment that Errol Spence Jr. got. If Errol Spence Jr. didn't beat that dude 12 rounds to nothing on 2 cards and 13 rounds to nothing on another card, people would have been trying to flay him. The person that built up Mikey and got Mikey all that publicity was Bob Arum. Bob Arum has himself to blame. Bruce Trampler, you got yourself to blame. You're the one that was matchmaking Mikey Garcia for 30 fights and throwing him in there against nobody, man. But now he's a blown up lightweight. Oh, so let me get this right. We should be upset with Errol Spence Jr. fighting a blown up lightweight, undefeated top 10 pound for pound lightweight, while Terence Crawford, who could be arguably said is a blown up lightweight, fighting another blown up lightweight in Amir Khan, who's already been knocked out 3 times in his career. We're supposed to be all amped up about him? And you think that Amir Khan would beat Pacquiao or Mikey Garcia? Man, get out of here. See, they're gonna try to, and this is so hard, such a hard line to walk, man. Because Terence Crawford is the real deal. Terence Crawford is the only cat that I think at 147 pounds that has a chance to beat Errol Spence Jr. But listen carefully to what this cat says, man. He said media experts demand Spence versus Crawford. No. Bob Arum, make Errol Spence Terence Crawford. I don't care about a media demanding it, because you can demand and demand. Just like for years, the media was demanding Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao. All y'all care about is the demanding of it, so that you can make more fights and sell your pay-per-view on the anticipation of a fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and I'm not buying. I'm not buying it at all. It is a very tough line to be a Terence Crawford fan, but point out the nonsense, the hypocrisy, and the two-faced BS of Top Rank Bob Arum. If you wanted the media to demand for Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence, demand that the media give Terence Crawford his pound for pound #1 status. Were you demanding that the media, the boxing writers of America, The Boxing Writers Association of America gave Terence Crawford the Fighter of the Year when he unified the 140-pound division, but yet you lobbied for Lomachenko to get it for fighting two guys that weren't even in his weight class, and another guy in Jason Sosa that was borderline journeyman to begin with? Of course not. I will, as far as what Bob Arum have to say, I will play the world's smallest violin, dude. The world's smallest violin. Hey man, live with it. There's a couple fighters that are really, really, really grinding from the bottom to the top. And that is Errol Spence Jr. and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is not part of this conversation, so I'll stick it on Errol Spence. Errol Spence Jr. has been ducked by everybody in the welterweight division. And as far as I know, the only guy that I think in the welterweight division that would really want to get down with him is Terence Crawford, now that he's moved up. However, Terence Crawford is managed by you all, who are known to pause out fights as long as you possibly can to milk fight fans. So save me your melodramatic nonsense. Shout out to Errol Spence Jr. on the terrific performance that he got. The reason why the reason why he had to beat up that blown up lightweight is because none of the other welterweights would fight him until he got to a stage where he was on pay-per-view and he had to dominate his way to that. You want to vault up two more. One is an extremely talented blown up lightweight in Terence Crawford versus another blown up lightweight who been knocked out 3 times, Amir Khan. Nah, man. Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan does not have the buzz of Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia. But it's funny how you throw Mikey under the bus when he ain't with you, huh? Anyway, it is what it is.